Hey, Nora.
Hello, Dad.
What are we talking about this week?
Talking about fructose malabsorption syndrome.
Welcome back to the Norah and Dad show. I am Dad, aka John, and I am here with my lovely and talented co-host, who also happens to be my now 16-year-old daughter. Happy birthday, Nora.
Thank you.
It's been a bit since we did one of these. It's been, I don't know, a couple of weeks.
No comment.
Since we last, well, we've been busy.
At finals or final.
Since we last spoke with everyone, you took finals. Final.
Oh, you should post a picture
finished.
of my chem final.
Oh, yeah. Send it to me.
I will.
Have you sent it to me? Yeah, send it to me. We can put it in the... Ooh, Dante is acting up. We can put it in the show notes.
All right.
You took final, which included an exam and then a bunch of projects.
I got an A on all of them.
Congratulations on your stellar school year of 10th grade. You turned 16.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I will spare everyone singing. You started your summer vacation, which will involve you working some and gigging some. You started your summer music tour yesterday, which was awesome. You played out at for the locals, Crocker Park, which is like an outdoor mall, basically.
Yes.
Is that a fair description?
Yeah.
But they have a stage where they have music in the summers, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you were the musical entertainment yesterday and were outstanding. Maybe, you know what? I recorded
You posted
it. One of your songs. Maybe I could, but maybe I can rip the audio off my video and then I can share it at the end. I can play us off to a little, maybe 30 seconds
Fancy.
of you singing from yesterday. Yeah, I know. I am fancy like that. So we'll leave that to the end. That's how we get people to stay till the end.
Okay.
And unfortunately, you said today you're not feeling all that great.
No.
And you think it's the fructose,
Or just Mexican food.
or so it's either fructose or it's Mexican food. Do you follow the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District's Twitter account?
I don't know why I would.
Because it's really funny. The Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District
I'm gonna go
is
check it out.
they're in charge of our sewers, so they manage all the stuff that we flush down our toilets. And Taco Bell had recently, just stay with me for a second. Taco Bell had recently been selling Mexican pizza, and I guess they were only going to run it for a limited time, but they had such a huge response. They announced that they were going to keep their Mexican pizza on their menu for a little while longer. And the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District
right
Twitter
now.
account responded to the Taco Bell tweet that said, "We'll be ready."
You follow them?
Yes, they're hilarious. It's honest to God, it's one of the best Twitter
Okay,
accounts.
I'll
I'm
follow
not
them
kidding.
too.
They are just, I mean, as funny as you can make like a utility that's in charge of like eliminating like our pee and poop from our water system and like taking care of our sewage. They're freaking hilarious. And that 3 words, "we'll be ready," one of the funniest
They
tweets I've
have
ever
so
read.
many
I
followers
fell off my
now.
chair. I was laughing. They have so many followers?
Now they do.
Well, I think so. I Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District. I think you need to follow the Norah and Dad show. That's what I think. We don't really use our Twitter because I think I've only done like
You have
5
a
or 6
Twitter?
tweets, and we the
we do.
Norah and Dad show.
I follow it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know.
I just don't use it. I use the Facebook and the Instagram a lot more. So give us a follow at all of them. Norah and Dad show. Anyway.
No, wait, I want to go
we
back
went
to
dinner
the sewer
after-
thing. That
what-
was funny.
Yeah. What
I do
about
think
it?
it's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. That's why I brought it up.
Yesterday, I saw an Instagram account, and it was like bringing Christianity to the youths, which, that's fine. Good for you. But it was so bad. It was so funny.
What was funny about it?
Just the words they were using. I'll have to see if I can find one.
Since this is an audio medium and our listeners can't actually see the words, you might have to say what those words
I'm
actually
trying
said
to find
so
it.
people can follow along.
I sent it to Ryan, I think. Oh, no, I didn't, but I followed them. 1 second. This might take a second.
No.
I'll find them, though.
Oh, no. All right. So while you're doing that, I will, this is called vamping. I'm going to vamp for a second. So you played 2 hours of music out at Cracker Park yesterday. You were unbelievable. Your next show is...
Yes, I found them.
July 6th at Co Lake in Berea. You
Yes.
have, do you have all your show dates up on your Instagram?
No, I'm going to. Once we find out about
at some
Ithaca,
point,
I'm going to.
Oh, yeah. So while we're on that topic, the Norah and Dad show, we're going on the road, not the show, but just us, along with my wife, Norah's mom, and Donovan, the other member of her family. We're going to Ithaca to visit family for a few days, but we are looking for a venue or venues that wants to have Norah play. So if you are in the Ithaca area or know anyone in the Ithaca area and you want some awesome indie acoustic music for a couple hours on an afternoon or evening, July 15, 16, or 17, hit us up at norandadshow@gmail.com because we are looking for bookings in the Ithaca area the weekend of July 15th. So, Norah, let's see if you can make this Instagram post dazzle through the audio medium of podcasting.
Okay, well, first off, I just want that they have a podcast as well. Memes for Jesus.
Like a Christian?
They just make...
Memes for Jesus?
Remember, fam,
So is this...
God made you special, no cap, and my guy loves you, y'all so much for real. Imagine going to a club, bruv, that's in the past. I'm saved. My G, safe though.
All right, so wait a minute. So is this a serious account or is this like tongue in cheek?
They've been doing
like
it for 10 years. I don't know.
Oh, well, now I'm intrigued. Memes for Jesus? I'll have to go check it out.
Daddy God, thank you for your bus and presents. In your name we pray.
I don't think that's a joke. I think this is a serious thing.
They've been doing it for years.
We're now making fun of someone's religion. Yeah, but should we make fun of someone believe? That's not cool.
No, I'm not making fun of it. I just thought it was silly.
Okay, well, it is silly, but it's okay.
I'd make fun of anybody for using those words.
Oh, okay. I'll try not to use them then so you don't make fun of me.
Don't use them.
So after your show yesterday, the original plan was to go to Cheesecake Factory.
Which probably also would have made me not feel good because everything there has fructose in it.
Maybe, but tip for anyone wanting to eat outside at Cheesecake Factory in Westlake, Ohio. And it's summertime, so I want to eat outside as much as possible, but I'm also not quite ready yet to be in a crowded restaurant. And the inside of Cheesecake Factory looked really crowded, but they can only accommodate parties of 4 outside. And we were a party of 5 because Ryan was with us. So we could not eat at Cheesecake Factory. We could eat at Condado Tacos, which was really good, but you think that's what made you not feel good.
Yes.
And it could be the fructose. We'll get to that in a second. Or it could just be you didn't have Mexican pizza, you had a Mexican bowl, but it could just be the Mexican food.
Yes.
So, Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District, you can come for us too.
No.
I guess.
Ew.
How many years has it been since were diagnosed with your fructose malabsorption syndrome?
In like November of 2022, it'll be 6 years.
6 years. And so it's not an allergy.
It's an intolerance.
It's just your body can't. Yeah,
Here.
your body just can't absorb, hence the name fructose malabsorption. If you have too much fructose, it just makes you not feel good.
I will read the definition from Wikipedia.
Ooh, Wikipedia. Dr. Wikipedia, my favorite place to go for all things medical.
It's also called dietary fructose intolerance. It's a digestive disorder in which absorption of fructose is impaired by deficient fructose carriers in the small intestine's enterocytes. This results in an increased concentration of fructose in the entire intestine, and it is speculated that 40% of individuals in the Western Hemisphere have it.
That's a lot. You know why 40% of people in the Western Hemisphere have it?
Because there's a lot of
Because
fructose.
most of our food has crappy high fructose corn syrup as a sweetener because it's inexpensive to make and companies can use it in place of real, actual, I mean, I guess it is sugar, but it's not it's manufactured sugar.
No, but it's also a real
sugar. So they can use it in place of, yeah, but it's it's heavily processed sugar because they heavily process it into this corn syrup that's high in fructose, hence the name high fructose corn syrup, spoiler alert. And yeah, and so because most of our foods have high fructose corn syrup in it, I think that's probably why 40% of the population, I can't buy hamburger or hot dog buns at Costco because they all have high fructose corn syrup.
Every single one?
Every single one. So yeah, that they sell at Costco at least, right? Because you need sugar in the bread for the yeast to activate the yeast for the bread, whatever. So you have to have sugar in the bread, and they all the ones at Costco have high fructose corn syrup in it. I got really good at reading food labels once Donovan was diagnosed with celiac disease, and we had to start reading every food label for gluten. So I got really good at that, and now I just added to my expertise by not just reading for gluten, but also reading for fructose, which is not just fructose or high fructose corn syrup, but also invert sugars, any of the alcohol sugars, so any sugar that ends in an OSE, like sucralose or glucose.
No, I could have glucose.
You can have glucose. It's sucralose. It's any of the sugar alcohols you can't have, all of which makes you just feel like poop.
Do you know that asparagus is very high in fructose?
Really? You know, asparagus also makes your pee smell weird?
I mean, I don't know from personal experience, but I've heard that. I've never had asparagus.
If you eat a lot of asparagus, you've never had asparagus, your mom doesn't like asparagus, we don't eat it a lot. I love asparagus, but your mom doesn't, so when I don't cook it. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of fruits and vegetables too which is probably because you had the pineapple salsa, which was pineapples and tomatoes and what else was in there? Corn, all of which is high in fructose. And it's weird because sometimes you can eat a lot of that stuff and you'll feel okay. And sometimes I think if it builds up over time, then you just ultimately just crash and feel cruddy.
Apparently plant-based milks are also really bad. And so
like oat milks and almond milks and things like that.
And alcohol is bad.
Yeah, well, good thing you're 16 and don't drink alcohol.
And also dried
fruit. Don't drink alcohol until you're 21. When you're 21, you can drink as much alcohol as you want. I don't really care, but until you're 21, you should not drink.
See, it's interesting though because it's not like a normal intolerance. Because normally your body, when you have an intolerance, lacks the enzyme. So there's the lactose enzyme. If you don't have that, then you're lactose intolerant. But there is not a fructose enzyme. I don't think there is, at least.
So then what makes you fructose intolerant then?
I just told you, it's with the small intestine.
Yeah, but why? Like, if there's no enzyme that triggers it, what is there in the
fructose
science?
Carriers. Oh, the Cleveland Clinic has something on it. I'll read that real quick.
Well, if the Cleveland Clinic has it,
you thought
it
you
must
were
be
doing the
correct.
healthy thing by making a fruit smoothie, but now your stomach is screaming. Could fructose intolerance be the culprit?
When you tested, you've always been a bit of an overachiever, but when you tested for your fructose, it was like off the charts.
It's because I have really bad sweet tooth.
You do.
Oh, it was horrible. They made me drink like a container of high fructose corn syrup. It's horrible.
Yeah, you have to drink like a gallon of that stuff, and then they measure the bacteria coming out of your breath.
It is an enzyme. I'm stupid.
Well, no, you're not stupid.
But I
just
asked my
ignorant. You're not
bio
stupid.
teacher last year if there was a fructose enzyme, and he said no.
Uh-oh. My private school dollars not showing well right now.
Oh God.
I gotta have words with the biology teacher.
It can
God,
damage
what?
the liver and kidneys, and if someone with the disorder keeps eating fructose, it can eventually lead to seizures, coma, and organ failure. I eat fructose.
Girl, you better lay off the fructose.
Uh-oh.
I don't need to come home and find you seizing with organ failure.
Yeah, it isn't good. Oh, so they
never told us that when
I
you were
guess
diagnosed.
that's genetic testing. So I guess because I didn't have it at birth. Maybe I did and I just didn't notice. It could have been an environmental thing because apparently it's genetic as well, which means that someone would have had it. Oh, but a symptom is a strong dislike of sweets.
Well, you do not have that.
Okay, so I don't think mine's genetic.
Whatever the opposite of a strong dislike of sweets is, that's what you have. You're like the Veruca Salt in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, who just gobbles up all the candy and then turns into a giant blueberry and floats away.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not supposed to have most fruits. Wheat has a lot of fructose in it, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, foods with wheat as the main ingredient, such as wheat bread and pasta.
Interesting.
Maybe that's why Cheesecake Factory doesn't make me feel good.
Although Cheesecake Factory's bread is actually sweetened with high fructose.
Oh, that's why it's so good.
It's delicious. They have the best bread.
Wait, what else?
But it's really not good for you. Avocados are very high.
No, they're low.
Fructose as well. Avocados are low?
Avocados, I hate bananas. Cranberries, cantaloupe. Oh, I love cantaloupe. Lemons and lime, oranges.
Bananas are bananas. Do you know what I call bananas?
I hate bananas.
I call bananas Satan's fruit.
I agree. Oh, pineapple is low in fructose. Maybe it wasn't the pineapple.
Maybe it was just condado tacos.
You know, speaking of bananas, in 2nd grade, I hated bananas.
I thought we were talking about tacos.
No, we're talking about bananas now. I hated bananas so much that I made one of the girls who sat at my table go to the trash can and eat her banana over the trash can during lunch.
Does that girl still go to school with you? Oh, okay. That narrows down. I'm not going to have you name her, but that definitely narrows down the list.
Well, yeah, no, that's why I didn't want to say her name.
Yeah. Wow. And
my friends used to hide them under the table to try to see if I could smell them, and I could, and it would make me gag. Oh, strawberries are low in fructose. You had
mean friends.
Yeah. It's very rude.
I would say so. Yes, that does sound very rude. All right. Well, we're not going to be eating any bananas. Eat all the strawberries you want. Maybe we'll never go back to condado tacos. Condado tacos. I'm sorry if you're listening. We might. I thought your food was great.
No, it was really, really good.
Go back, though.
Oh.
I had 3 delicious tacos, some chips and queso and guac that was all really good. A delicious beer. The weather was sunny. And it was just a really nice meal. And now I'm sorry you don't feel
There is a pill I can get prescribed.
For fructose?
Frustoseaid 88 is the first enzyme supplement for fructose malabsorption. It's now available. It's been available as of 2016. I could have had this for a long time.
Oh my God. What is going on?
Instead of carrying around a white powder with me, I could have had an actual pill to take.
Oh, you did carry the white powder. Yeah, well, you haven't used that in a while. So Smarties, which are pure dextrose, or just dextrose, which you used to carry around in a baggie of white powder.
I got stopped at security and questioned at restaurants. Stopped at security
yes, and by the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse security going into Sing with Roger Waters. We told that story before, but you got stopped there as well.
Okay, so apparently all fructose intolerance is inherited. So if both parents carry a non-working copy of the Adelase B gene, each of their children has a 25% chance of being affected.
So it's recessive then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Which means that either your mom and I both carry that. Well, your mom and I both have to carry it then. But so interesting. Interesting.
This is weird.
What if Donovan has fructose malabsorption and celiac disease?
He'd be getting sick a lot more frequently.
I guess. I don't know. Oh, we got to look into this more.
I'm learning so much.
Very interesting. I know. Wow. I used to think that in terms of like food, not allergies, but whatever's, that fructose wasn't that bad, but maybe it is.
Wait. No, I don't know if there's a difference or not.
Between what?
Like it being genetic and it being environmental. Because I would find it very surprising if 40% of the Western population has it and it's just hereditary if it's only a 25% chance of getting it.
That's a really good point. So maybe there's two different issues going on.
This would be
because there are people, for example, that are gluten intolerant, that just have a hard time digesting gluten. But then there's people that have celiac disease that have an honest to goodness like gluten allergy that they just can't digest it. So there are differences.
Or there's like someone like my chemistry teacher who breaks out in hives when she has gluten and has to go to the hospital.
That's not good either. Right. We don't want that either.
That's like a gluten allergy.
Right. But in terms of like you won't go anaphylactic from, like, we don't need an EpiPen for your fructose. You just don't feel good.
I'm looking into this pill. Interesting.
Oh,
so it does exactly what dextrose does.
Maybe we'll have to...
It's an enzyme that converts dietary fructose in the small intestine into glucose that the body can absorb and use.
And what's it called again?
Frustoseaid 88.
All right, that's easy. Write that down. Make a note. We'll we go see some doctors later on this week. We'll have to ask one of them about Frustoseaid 88.
Yes.
Frustoseaid 88. All right, I'm going to do my best to remember that.
I mean, I have the website right here, so.
There you go.
It's interesting.
All right, well, I'm sorry you don't feel good. I'm glad you're able to gut it out and record because we actually learned some stuff, which is great.
Yeah, now I can get my problem fixed. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, maybe we got to look into Frustoseaid 88.
Hopefully it's covered by insurance.
Yeah, we'll find out all the answers.
Based on total daily fructose consumption, patients may be required to take 1 to 6 capsules per day.
Well, knowing the amount of sugar you eat, you might need 12.
It's available in bottles containing 30 capsules.
Does it come in a vat?
Does it come in...
Can we get it delivered by the truckload?
I'll do research.
I'm not making fun of you, but you have like the world's worst sweet tooth. Okay, that's why I said I'm not making fun of you. I'm not telling you anything you don't know.
Oh no,
you just
I'm
have
aware
the world's
of
worst sweet tooth.
Oh, you can buy it on Amazon.
Oh, now it's suspect. If I can buy it like from Amazon.
Oh wait, no, these are all
like
lotions. Never
medicine?
mind. Okay, all
right. We're gonna ask a doctor about it.
Oh wait, no.
We're not gonna be using any fructose lotions.
It has 2.8 stars.
All right. Well, maybe the miracle cure isn't quite the miracle because it's being sold on Amazon.
Unavailable.
Yeah. Is it endorsed by Dr. Oz?
But no, but someone said that you must have it.
You must have it, says the inventor of fructose.
My daughter has gone her whole 16 years not being able to eat fruit, whole grain, and many other things. She can now eat whatever she wants. 1 or 2 capsules of the meal, and she can eat anything.
All right, you should, when we're done, you should see if there's any TikTok videos on Frustoseaid 88. We can do all our medical research by TikTok.
Oh, but this one has 4.8 or 4.1 stars.
We're getting better. I'm not sure I want to buy any dietary supplements off of Amazon. It sounds a little sketch.
Well, you could buy lots of things.
I'm just saying it. I know I do buy lots of things on Amazon, but like dietary aids just seems a little, seems a little sketch. So I'm saying.
Look how happy this woman looks with her. Doesn't she look happy?
Yes, she looks very happy. She could also be grimacing in pain, and they just happen to take the picture at the right time.
Wait. She looks so happy.
I'm just saying. She may be grimacing in pain. It's hard to say.
Oh no, but then they have other types. Oh, they're expensive. Oh, this one's 120 capsules.
Oh, well, you're working now. You can afford it.
Oh, I can get a $5 discount for any purchase over $60.
Oh my Lord. All right, we will do some research on Frustoseaid 88, and maybe we can update the listeners on a future episode of the Norah and Dad show. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully by tomorrow, you start to feel a little better. Your belly.
I'll feel fine. I'm starting to feel better.
Good. We will be. There's some leftover pizza down here if you want it from dinner.
Ooh, maybe I might take you up on that offer.
You may have to pluck the sausage off it because I know you don't like sausage on your pizza, but there's a couple pieces left over from dinner. Anyway, okay. I'm glad that we're back with everybody. We will hopefully we say that, but hopefully we'll be back next week. We got a few more, I think, weeks before you take off for Michigan, so we should get some episodes in before you're not around for a little while.
I'm so excited.
We will off with the boyfriend to Michigan
with family
and
not
family.
alone.
Yes, with family, not just you and the boyfriend. That is not kosher in my house. But yeah, it's good to be back with everybody. I lost my train of thought.
You can follow
Holy
us at
cow.
Norah and Dad Show everywhere. You can follow him at John Hyman everywhere. You can follow me at either Nora Marie Music or Norm Lamau everywhere.
There you go. I'll play us out as promised. This is, 30 seconds or so of Nora's cover of Just Like Heaven by The Cure, which was awesome yesterday. So here is Nora Marie live from Crocker Park with Just Like Heaven, and we will see everybody next week. Have a great week, y'all. Love you, kiddo.
Love you too.
Spinning on that dizzy air, I kissed her face, kissed her hair. I dreamed of all the different ways I had to make her glow. Why are you so far away? I said, oh, I want you. Heaven know that I'm in love with you. That I'm in love with you. You soft